Hey my lovely fans of Band TV, welcome to this episode. Imagine the magic that happens when two actors are cast together time and time again, their on-screen sparks flying brighter with each project. Maurice and Sonia Uche became that unbeatable duo in Nollywood, their chemistry evolving from mere professionalism into something electric that had audiences hooked. Producers knew gold when they saw it, pairing them in romance after romance, where stolen glances and heartfelt dialogues felt so real, you could swear they were living the roles off camera too. Over multiple films, fans watched their bond deepen, Maurice's charming confidence blending seamlessly with Sonia's graceful vulnerability, creating moments that lingered long after the credits rolled. This repeated casting wasn't just smart business, it built a brand around them, turning casual viewers into die-hard shippers. People started rooting for them not just in movies, but in real life, whispering about potential sparks beyond the set. The familiarity bred anticipation, every new trailer featuring them promised more of that intoxicating connection. It was like watching a love story unfold in chapters, each collaboration adding layers to their dynamic. Audiences invested emotionally, debating their favorite scenes and dreaming up fan fiction. This strategic pairing didn't just boost box office numbers, it created a cultural phenomenon, where Maurice and Sonia weren't just co-stars, they were the ultimate on-screen soulmates, leaving fans craving more with every shared glance. As their films powered up, something magical happened. Fans didn't just watch Maurice and Sonia, they fell in love with them as a pair. It started subtly, with playful banter in behind-the-scenes clips that hinted at a genuine friendship, or maybe more. Their interactions were laced with inside jokes, warm smiles, and that effortless rapport that made everything feel authentic. Viewers formed deep emotional attachments, treating the duo like old friends whose happiness mattered personally. Social media amplified this, with fan pages dedicated to compiling montages of their sweetest moments, from red carpet poses to casual interviews where they'd finish each other's sentences. This bond transcended the screen, fans celebrated their birthdays, analyzed their outfits for matching vibes, and even created playlists inspired by their movie soundtracks. The attachment grew so strong that any hint of discord felt like a personal betrayal. It was this level of investment that turned simple admiration into obsession. People weren't just entertained, they were emotionally tethered, cheering for triumphs and worrying over silences. Maurice's protective demeanor towards Sonia in public appearances only fueled the fire, making fans feel like guardians of their story. In a world of fleeting celebrity pairings, this duo's connection stood out, pulling heartstrings and keeping audiences coming back, eager to see if the next project would reveal even more layers to their enchanting partnership. Then, out of nowhere, it all stopped. No more joint projects, no trailers teasing their reunion, just a glaring absence that hit fans like a plot twist in a thriller. Maurice and Sonia, who had been inseparable on screen, suddenly vanished from each other's professional orbits, leaving a void that screamed for explanation. The shock was palpable, forums buzzed with confusion as loyal followers refreshed casting announcements, hoping for a sign. This abrupt end wasn't just disappointing, it was jarring, like a favorite series getting cancelled mid-season without warning. Speculation erupted overnight. Had creative differences crept in? Or was it something personal bubbling beneath the surface? The lack of any official word only amplified the mystery, turning what could have been a simple career shift into a full-blown enigma. Fans replayed their last film together, searching for clues in tense scenes or awkward pauses that might hint at underlying issues. The silence from studios felt deliberate, almost teasing, as if daring the audience to fill in the blanks. This sudden halt didn't just pause their on-screen legacy, it ignited a wildfire of theories, drawing in even casual observers who couldn't resist the drama. In the blink of an eye, anticipation turned to anxiety, and the duo story shifted from romance to suspense, keeping everyone on the edge of their seats. Adding to the intrigue was the deafening quiet from everyone involved. Producers, who had once hyped their pairings as must-see events, now zipped their lips, offering no press releases or interviews to clarify the split. Maurice and Sonia themselves remained mum, their social media posts carefully neutral, avoiding any mention that could stir the pot. This silence wasn't just noticeable, it was thunderous, echoing across fan communities like an unspoken confession. Fans, starved for answers, interpreted every non-statement as a clue, perhaps a fallout too messy to air publicly, or a strategic move to build hype for a comeback. The absence of communication created a vacuum, sucking in wild guesses and half-truths that spread like wildfire. It was as if the industry had collectively decided to let the rumor mill run wild, turning a professional decision into a tantalizing puzzle. Viewers dissected old statements from directors, hoping for hints about future collaborations, but found only ambiguity. This lack of transparency didn't quell curiosity, it supercharged it, making fans feel like detectives in a real-life drama. In an era where celebrities overshare, this restraint felt old-school mysterious, heightening the emotional stakes and ensuring the story stayed alive, whispered in comments and debated in group chats long after the initial shock. Around the same time, a wedding popped up on the radar, sending shockwaves through the fanbase. Whispers linked it to the duo's sudden professional divorce, with theories swirling that personal milestones might have shifted priorities. Was it jealousy, a hidden romance gone awry, or just coincidental timing? Fans connected dots that might not even exist, turning unrelated events into a web of intrigue. Social media exploded with side-by-side photos, wedding candidates next to movie stills, fueling debates about what it all meant. This event didn't just add suspicion, it poured gasoline on the flames, making every post a potential clue. Imagine the frenzy, timelines flooded with what-if scenarios, from secret heartbreaks to career sacrifices for love. The wedding's glamour contrasted sharply with the duo's silence, amplifying the drama and drawing in outsiders curious about the Nollywood tea. It was like a soap opera twist, where real life mirrored the plots they'd starred in, blurring lines between fiction and reality. Fans felt betrayed yet captivated, their emotional investment turning the situation into a must-follow saga. This confluence of events didn't resolve anything, it deepened the mystery, ensuring conversations buzzed with passion, keeping the spotlight firmly on Maurice and Sonia's untold story. With no official narrative, fans took matters into their own hands, transforming social media into a virtual crime scene. Platforms like Instagram and Twitter became hubs for amateur sleuths, where every like, follow, or unfollow was scrutinized under a microscope. Hashtags trended overnight, compiling threads of evidence from cryptic captions to emoji choices that hinted at shade. It was thrilling, users crowdsourced timelines, piecing together posts from months back to spot patterns in their interactions. Debates raged in comment sections, did you see how she avoided his name, or, that throwback pic means they're still cool. The energy was electric, with live streams dedicated to breaking down the latest clues, turning passive scrolling into active participation. This digital investigation ground didn't just spread rumors. It built communities, where strangers bonded over shared theories and emotional rants. The platform's algorithms loved it, pushing content to wider audiences and amplifying the buzz. What started as curiosity evolved into a full-scale obsession, with fan edits, memes, and even polls voting on possible outcomes. In this era of instant information, the lack of facts only made the hunt more addictive, keeping users glued to their screens, refreshing feeds for the next bombshell that might crack the case wide open. To fuel their detective work, fans dove back into the archives, reanalyzing old clips and interviews with fresh eyes. Behind-the-scenes footage from their joint films was dissected frame by frame. Did that laugh linger too long? Was there tension in that hug? Interviews resurfaced, with quotes twisted to fit new narratives, like Maurice praising Sonia's talent now seen as coded affection. It was like rewatching a mystery movie after knowing the ending, spotting foreshadowing everywhere. Fans created compilation videos, slowing down moments to catch micro-expressions or hidden glances that screamed more than friends. This reanalysis wasn't just nostalgic, it was obsessive, turning innocent content into proof of deeper connections or rifts. Social media threads ballooned with side-by-side comparisons, past enthusiasm versus current silence. The thrill came from the discovery, unearthed gems like forgotten live sessions where they tease each other, now interpreted as flirtation. This deep dive kept the drama alive, breathing new life into old material and sustaining interest months after the last collaboration. It highlighted how fans could rewrite history through their lens, making the duo's story feel timeless and ever-evolving. Every revisit added layers, ensuring the conversation never died, as each aha moment sparked fresh debates and kept the audience riveted. The drama hit a fever pitch during a live Q&A session that fans would never forget. As questions poured in, the host navigated carefully, but the elephant in the room was unavoidable. When Sonia's name came up, Maurice's response, or lack thereof, sent shockwaves, a brief pause, a diplomatic dodge, and then effusive praise for other co-stars. The contrast was stark, like a spotlight on unspoken tension. Viewers froze, replaying the clip obsessively, analyzing his tone, body language, and even the flicker in his eyes. Was it awkwardness? Resentment? Or just fatigue from constant probing? Social media erupted in real time, with screenshots circulating like wildfire, memes mocking the shade, and theories exploding in every direction. This moment wasn't just a slip, it was dynamite, validating suspicions for some while breaking hearts for others. The live format added raw authenticity, no edits, no retakes, making it feel intensely personal. Fans felt like they were witnessing history, their comments flooding in as the session unfolded. It escalated everything, turning mad curiosity into full-blown controversy, with influencers weighing in and debates raging into the night. This single event crystallized the saga, proving how one unguarded moment could ignite a storm, keeping the Nollywood world and its fans buzzing with unquenchable excitement. As the rumor swirled, the fanbase fractured into passionate factions, each defending their corner with fierce loyalty. Team Maurice argued he was just being professional, praising his growth in solo projects and dismissing the drama as overblown. Team Sonia rallied around her grace, pointing to her thriving career as proof she didn't need the pairing. Then there were the neutrals, popcorn in hand, reveling in the spectacle without picking sides. This division didn't dilute the interest, it amplified it, sparking endless online battles in comment sections and forums. Polls popped up, who's at fault, or should they reunite, fueling hours of engagement. The split created echo chambers, where supporters shared evidence to bolster their views, from edited clips to insider tips. It was like a reality show rivalry, with alliances forming and breaking over trivial details. This polarization kept the conversation dynamic, as cross-faction debates drew in more voices, turning the duo's story into a communal event. Emotions ran high, defensiveness mixed with nostalgia, ensuring no one could look away. In the end, the divide highlighted the power of fandom, how a simple partnership could inspire such tribalism, sustaining the buzz through conflict and camaraderie alike. Even the tiniest details ballooned into epic discussions, showcasing the depth of fan immersion. A fleeting smile in a recent photo. Proof of lingering affection. A slight change in tone during an interview. Undeniable shade. Brief mentions, or omissions, in acceptance speeches became fodder for hour-long breakdowns. Fans magnified these gestures like forensic experts, creating threads that dissected emojis, timestamps, and background elements for hidden messages. It was mesmerizing how a single like on a post could spark a theory avalanche, with users connecting it to past events in elaborate timelines. This hyperfocus turned everyday actions into narrative turning points, keeping the story fresh and unpredictable. The investment was profound, fans felt like co-authors in the drama, their interpretations shaping the public perception. Memes evolved from these moments, blending humor with speculation to go viral. It illustrated the modern fan dynamic, where social media turns minutiae into milestones, sustaining interest through endless analysis. No detail was too small, no reaction overlooked, ensuring the saga remained a living, breathing entity. This level of scrutiny didn't exhaust the audience, it enthralled them, proving how deeply Maurice and Sonia's world had woven into the fabric of their followers' lives. What started as a straightforward acting collaboration blossomed into an epic online odyssey. A testament to the wild ride of fan culture in the digital age. Maurice and Sonia's journey from co-stars to speculated soulmates, or rivals, captured imaginations, driven not by confirmed facts but by the thrill of the unknown. Social media's echo chamber transformed routine industry choices into a gripping suspense thriller, complete with plot twists, heroes, and villains. It showed how speculation can outpace reality, turning absences into adventures and silences into symphonies of theories. This saga wasn't just entertainment, it was a mirror to our collective curiosity, highlighting how we crave connections in celebrity lives. As the discussions ebb and flow, one thing's clear, the duo's impact endures, inspiring creativity from fan art to fanfic. And that's the wrap on this Nollywood roller coaster. If you've got your own theories about Maurice and Sonia, or memories from their films that still give you butterflies, drop them in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going and share what you think might happen next. Who knows, maybe we'll uncover more gems together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep dives into your favorite stars. See you in the next video.